Joining me right now is Jamaine Facey, Mr. Payne, the head coach of the Delhi Heroes. He's in beautiful Thailand now because the season's over. What's going on, Jamaine?
I'm good, man. This is my second home, man. And yeah, I'm happy. I'm happy, bro. Yes, mate. Sure.
First season, you came as a fighter, you fought, you got a big win. Second season, you come back as the coach. Talk about your experience as a fighter first.
Okay, yeah. So literally, I got a phone call from one of the guys who running the organisation, asking me to come out. I knew about the show way like probably about a year before it actually kicked off, and some reason I didn't get called at the beginning. It was literally 3 weeks deep into the competition that I was asking about, and I said, yeah, why not experience this thing happening? So I went out there, 3 weeks. First 2 weeks, I had no opponents, no nothing, no communication, no real fighting, no team up fighting in. I've kind of, I got Jason's opponent was sold to me to fuck him up. Because I don't know why. Everyone doesn't like the guy. But he's a nice fucking person. He's a nice guy. But at the time, when you saw this corny fucking dude doing all this bullshit, and then, but at the end of the day, I'd rather you be a person who you like or don't like as a fighter than run the middle ground. You know what I'm saying? So he's got his niche. But anyway, so in my head, I was fighting Jason. I was going out to India to smash this kid up, and got out there. I ended up being on his team. So I ended up being on his team. So from there, I just that I want to beat him up type thing went out the window. He's like, whatever. I embrace him. I embrace Delhi Heroes, and it just rolls it. So they flew out some kid from Congo to do a bit of black and black crime. You know what I'm saying? Like, so it was okay. Let's have it. So he was like a boxer. That's what I was told. I had no clue who he was, what type of fighting style, except for 8 boxers. And then I had to cut some kilos. He was kind of like a catchweight. And weighed in, and the fucker stunk like a motherfucker. He stunk, man. So when we went head to head, I smelled dirty body. I pushed him. I literally pushed him away, man. We nearly kicked off at the weigh-in, and then he had a cornerman, big monster, big fat ugly monster, fuck another Congolese guy, and he's running his mouth off saying, I'm the real Negro. I'm the real Negro. I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? So I went all cockney on him. I'm like, oh, fucking bite your fucking face up, you can. Like, he went mad. And like, all the Indians looking didn't know what was going on. I literally jumped off the stage, face on. So when I jumped up, so I'm standing on the stage, so I'm up here. He's on the floor. So when I jumped down, literally reversed. He's way up there, I'm down here. So I'm looking up at him like, fucking fuck it. I'll knock you the fuck out, same fucking way. And literally, everyone just standing there, didn't know what to do. They're looking like they're shocked. But he was just all fun and games, right? It's a fight game. That's what happens when emotions run high. Yeah, shook hands afterwards. Yeah, so I literally had the fight. He came out punching and kicking at the same time. So I went, okay, fuck this, take him down, break him. And then he bit my thumb when I literally went for the choke. I just knew from stuff like that he'd do. I knew he had no ground game, but in my head, we needed the knockout, but my whole emotion, I weren't part of the team. I came in halfway. I just wanted to win. So I just ground and pounded him, and then the referee stopped it. Yeah, but that was the last fight we could have won if I knocked him out, if I stood him up and knocked him out. But it was a technical knockout, so it was 4. Yeah, so it was I got the 4 points. So the other team won by literally 1 point. Yeah, so that was the game when I was there last year.
So why did you decide to go back to season 2 as a coach, though, instead of a fighter?
I was literally told that I would fight, and when I got the call to come out, they wanted me to be coach because they had coaches last season, and when I was asking who's the coaches, there's only 2 coaches they had. And they was out going to Indian weddings. They were going to sightseeing, the Taj Mahal or whatever. They weren't really literally. But in a way, now I experience being a coach, I can understand why they said, fuck it, I'm going sightseeing. You know what I'm saying? Because we never had the facilities to actually do a proper coaching training. You just have to work with what you've got. So literally, when you're doing or you're part of a kind of a whole show like this, you have to have your own. You have to be trained. You can't be white, as in don't know nothing, and then think that you're going to be taught by these guys, and then you're going to go out there and compete. You have to have some form of experience. You have to. You can't go in there not knowing nothing. So when they call me to be a coach, I coach anyway, and I teach. I'm a passionate motherfucker, and I literally took Belly, and I literally told them, "This is what we're doing. We train twice a day. I don't hear no shit. Let's go with it." And I had some guys who did not know no ground at all, and I had some guys who knew some ground, and a girl, Jennifer, she's my dog, and it's all about self-empowerment. And that's what I was trying to get at, because it wasn't enough time to actually change their whole philosophy of how they fight, just change their mindset when they go to war. That's what it was, really.
When you were coaching these fighters during the season, a lot of your focus was on the mental game, like getting them ready, getting them confident, because you were just saying earlier that a lot of them, they didn't have that confidence that you need to go in there and defeat somebody and defeat them, devastatingly. Was that a big part of your coaching?
Yeah, a lot of it was mind games, setting themselves up to be victorious before they even fight, before they even walk into the ring. Because I think it's an Indian thing where they're too fucking humble to the wrong motherfuckers, man. You know what I'm saying? It's like if I'm in your arena, if I go to watch football, we say football in England, and then you say soccer. What do you say, football or soccer?
We say both.
Both, well, okay. So just say I'm going to watch soccer or football. I'm in that arena. I see my favorite player. I'm humble to that motherfucker. I'm in your arena. I love the way you play soccer. I love the way you play football. Whatever. Can I have a picture with you, please? That's my mentality, because I'm coming in your arena. But these Indian guys, they see these superstar singers or actors or a model or some other fucking rich motherfucker, whoever, and they're like all humble and can I take a picture with you? And then that's the attitude. I don't like that. I need to have to be, you're the superstar. No matter, even if you had one fight or you had 10 fights, you're the fucking superstar. So when you walk into this arena, this studio, people are coming to you. You do not let them fuck. You don't go fucking to them. They come to you. They all come to you and ask for a picture from you. You know what I'm saying? So I need to have them have that mindset that you are a fucking superstar. When you walk into that cage, you've got 15 minutes and the whole world's looking at you. So you need to fucking perform and be the fucking killer that you're supposed to be. Not some Mr. Humble. Okay, nice, yes, sir. No, fuck that shit. So a lot of it is literally just changing their mindset. Because even when they're talking to me, I don't mind them showing respect to me. It's not a problem, because I'm their coach and they have to fucking do that anyway. But once you step into that cage, I'm humble to you because you're performing there. So you've got to go in there, set the fucking stage and fight. And so I will literally, from day one, that's what I was working on with these guys. Mindset over matter, mind over matter.
Well, it worked, because you guys, the Delhi Heroes, made it to the finals even without their quote unquote superstar, right? And but at the end, a lot of factors came in, right? A lot of injuries.
No. Delhi got stitched up. We got stitched up. Because you got fucking who won? UP, us, or whatever, right? None of my guys were injured. None of my team was injured. All my killers were there. Yeah, but the only person was Abdul. Something happened to his visa or something, but that could have got sorted out, and he didn't. Yeah, And then I had Marcus, my Brazilian. He went home for family problems. But if I knew that beforehand, we would have sorted something out. It was too late. But because he's Brazilian and he was talking to Alex, Alex was the other coach for the ups. He knew what was going on. So he ended up sorting something out where I reckon this is what happened, where that he was just saying talk to him in the ear, no, just go home, you have your money, go home, no, don't worry. Because he knew he was going to fight his team in the final. And because they're Brazilian brothers, they were just chatting on the beach, on the poolside, whatever. No, yeah, fuck this show, yeah, go home, yeah, go home. Because he knew, and he pretends I can read people. So I just sit back and say, okay, you motherfucker, it's okay, it's all right. So he went, Alex went, and then my killer, who smashed up, I can't remember this fucking guy's name, tall guy. He's another captain, Drew or something like that. Destroyed him. They didn't pick him. So literally 1, 2, 3 of my killers, they never picked to fight in the final. There's nothing wrong with them. And there's other guys. My heavyweight in the final, I've never met him in my life. Didn't meet him in my life. Fucking see him out partying, but I never met him as a fighter or a trainer. They put him in to fight this massive fucking heavyweight. Couldn't fight. You saw the final. Couldn't fight to save his life. Couldn't fight to save his life. I didn't train him. I didn't coach him. I don't know him. They put him in there. The coaches don't have a say who fights in the team, by the way. So this is where I was in the final. I was pissed off. I knew the outcome. And then there was another guy. There's 2 of the guys who was in the show in the finals. I never trained, never met them, and both of them got defeated. So I was really pissed off because the so-called captain for the ups. He didn't want to fight. He chose not to fight, and because he knew he would be fighting one of my killers. You know what I'm saying? So you look at the people are out there smiling and taking pictures, and I've got the trophy, I'm the winner. But when they look in the mirror, they know you can't lie to yourself. You can lie to everybody else on your Instagram, fucking videos and pictures, and lie to your girlfriend and your wife and shit. But when you look in the mirror, you can't lie to yourself. You can't lie to yourself. You know you've had an easy run. You know you've been fighting people want to know. You know you walk around saying that I'm this big superstar, I'm that. Then you choose to risk your life on a plane to go fight someone you know you could beat him up sleeping. I would never do that. As a fighter, I don't believe in that shit. Why? I just don't. Fuck me. I would never go on a holiday, jump on a plane to see snow. Fuck that shit. I would risk my life to see sun, sand, sea, and etc. So, there's things that as a person, as a strong-willed person, as a fighter, you will do. And I would never fucking take an easy fight. You know what I'm saying? I've only fought 2 easy fights. One was in India because I had no choice. And one was when I first cut down to 70 kilo from 96. And it was like a tester. But yeah, man, the ups, the people, they know. Benny was there to win. We was there to win. But there's politics. There were politics played, and it's up for me to say fucking politics is played.
For sure. Now, looking back at season 2, what was your most memorable moment?
I think from last night when I went party, it was a great night. We had a great party. I say, no, not really. Hey, it's always the case. On your last week anywhere, you find the best places and the best people to have a fucking mad party. And that's happened. But prior to that, you're talking about the show itself. Meeting the actual, meeting the fighters, meeting some of these guys. Because when I came the first time, I don't like interacting. When if I'm in fight zone, I'm in kill zone. I don't really break down my barrier. I keep this Mr. Pain facade up from day 1 to I go home. But as a coach, I could be myself and I could just interact with real people and talk and get to know people. And even knowing this, like the security, the bouncers, the cleaner, taxi man waiting on the road. He wants to scam me for $3 and to go take me somewhere for 4 minutes. Nothing. And he'd laughing, thinking that, yes, I'm one up, but really, we would pay triple the amount to have a taxi ride for me to do it. But just meeting the locals, real people, the fans, the little kids, training with some of the guys who has never won a fight for a year, and then motivating them and getting them to win a fight, and they're so happy. And then they putting me aside and sitting me down, saying, "Coach, we don't know what you've done," and sending me little direct messages and stuff like that. And just impacting someone, just meeting real people, and I wouldn't say there was a fight. Well, maybe the Abdul fight, because that was an amazing thing. But then again, in the final, a couple of other guys who was in a 2-3 fight losing streak, and they came round and they stuck it up. They stuck with the game plan, and they won. Jennifer doing 5-0, just bullying everybody because that's the fight she had put in front of her. So there's too many little incidents that made the actual trip out in India. Yeah.
On your team, who is one fighter you believe is still developing, but they could become a big star, not in India, but in the world?
So Abdul definitely was the right motivation and even the right training, because he's still green, even though he has gone out there and he has smashed up some people. He's still green, he's still bloody green. So Abdul, Jennifer needs to work on her striking, because she was getting even though she won all the fights, sometimes she was getting lit up right at the beginning by some of these Indian girls. So Jennifer, her striking's good, but it's her defense. It's her defense that she needs to work on, her head movement, and you know what I'm saying, setting up the takedown, setting up the clinches. So Abdul, Jennifer, and Marcus, my heavyweight, he needs to work more on his striking. I didn't work a lot with him because I knew he was a killer already. All he needed to do was grab, and then his ground and pound was immense. His I'll probably need to see more of his stand-up striking. But Jennifer, Abdul, Marcus, they're my three. There's not one. They're my three killers. In the right format, in the right training, in the right mindset, they will be they will open. Well, we'll get to know them. Definitely.
So for yourself, personally, what is your plans for the next year? You know, the season is over. There's not going to be another season until next year, 2019. So what are you going to do?
Well, right now, I'm, well, how do you do this? So literally, I'm just right here in Koh Samui, chilling like a villain. I'm gonna jump in that shit later. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna jump in that shit. I can bet you in car looking there. This is my fucking living quarters right about there. And I'm just chilling on here. So I'm here. I'm gonna be here for I'm gonna be here for 6. I've planned for 6 weeks, but I might even extend it. I don't know. I'm just freestyling. My life's free. I can do what I like, and I will be training. So I'm here to train. Literally, I'm awake when I'm teaching. I can't concentrate on myself. So my coach, I normally come to Thailand twice a year to train, and my coaches are here. And but my main Muay Thai coach is in Hong Kong, and he couldn't talk. He moved out 2 years ago to train and coach and do whatever. So I'm literally going to be here just training. I went out last night, had a good time, partied. I'm out here training, and I have no plan. I have no plan regarding competing or anything like right now. I'm just seeing what happens. But I definitely want a couple of fights this year. So I might have a couple of Muay Thai fights. I don't know yet. See how it goes.
Jamaine, it was, it was an honor meeting you when I was there. and I seen that you were very passionate about coaching, about fighting, and you were there to help them. You weren't there for yourself, and I seen it through your movements, not because you were saying these things. And you did a great job, even though your team didn't win, but they did win.
We won, brother. We won. We won. We don't need badges and souvenirs and pictures and shit. We know. Even the upstate fucking know. Even Dave Moon knows. Your boy. We won. We got set up. It's all good. But oh yeah, literally, I wanted to win. I don't give a shit. Everyone was saying they don't. I don't care. I don't care. And then when they won, they running around swinging their pants in the air like that. You know what I'm saying? But I wanted to win. I wanted, not even for me, for them.